Hello, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. This is DeFub21, and you're here on a most fortuitous day. Well, you're watching me record this on a most, or a recording of me on a most fortuitous day, specifically for two reasons. Firstly, this is the first time I played Batman Arkham Knight on PC since the software update was released to fix some bugs and some issues and improve the game's performance. On top of that, I have also recently, at a not insignificant cost, upgraded my audio recording capabilities in terms of the hardware I'm using. So the quality of my voice you should now be getting should be considerably better than what it has been up until now. So I should be much clearer and much easier to understand. So without further ado, we're here in this Riddler. We're continuing on from the last video. This is one of the Riddler puzzle maps or puzzle areas. I think this is the second or the third one. I can't remember which. Either way, let's get on with it. Okay, so we've got to power up everything. So
Need I remind you that Catwoman's life hangs in the balance? Oh no, Batman. It seems you're far too attached to that fancy tank of yours to solve this one. This one.
So I need to effectively create a circuit. So let me think. I have to get the power on. A switch of some description. I wonder if this is some sort of trap. Probably is. Junk trucks that can be powered by Batmobile power winch. Okay. So somehow I must get the Batmobile over there. So, yeah, not going to the Batmobile yet. So I'm over there to that power winch. And I have to get it up there, but that's a sliding ramp. So the question becomes, how do I do that? Okay, that seems to have... I thought I couldn't get up there before, unless you have to do that. Well, that complicates things. Oh, I see. That prevents that plate from going... Right, so that there has locks it in place. I've now got this. So surely the cracker pad in place is there for a reason. Okay, that doesn't do anything. Was never going to do anything. How do I get the Batmobile? So I'm pretty sure it can't jump. That doesn't work. seems to trigger the pressure button. Okay.
Might help if I used the remote Batmobile controls.
Stating the obvious, leading by the nose. Still informative enough. Right, that's quest.
I'm heading to Wayne Tower. If we can decrypt the Arkham Knight security protocols, we should be able to track his location.
If he thinks he can hide from you, sir, he's in for something of a surprise.
So we've got, so far so good. It's less annoying than the race ones anyway, I'll give it that much.
This isn't just a test of intelligence, Dark Knight. It's a test of skill.
Well, that didn't work. So across I go, and then we do clearly have to jump over.
Well done, Detective. Your true calling as a third-rate circus stuntman becomes clearer by the day. Well, well, you figured it out, or blundered your way to victory. Time to help Catwoman with her key. Now then, Detective, hop on the pressure pad beside me. Listen carefully, Dark Knight. Your friend's life depends on it. Back in the orphanage, a series of glass cabinets have appeared in front of Catwoman. Isn't that right, my dear?
I see them, Eddie.
Good. One of those cabinets, my dear, has your first key inside. The others, they contain less useful keys. Keys that will unlock the admittedly slight contents of your skull all over the orphanage walls. Your job, Detective, is simple. Figure out which cabinet Catwoman must open. And don't get it wrong.
So most of them will kill me. One of them won't. Great. I can do this.
Right. So 3 on one end on their own.
Can you trust him, Catwoman?
Can you trust?
So it's 3 on one end on their own. Again, it's interesting this, you know, you can actually switch from between 2 characters in 2 separate locations. I assume
Catwoman,
that this
death will be
is...
near instantaneous.
That this is... What's the word? That you can switch between 2 characters in 2 separate locations instantaneously. But again, it's in a contained area, so it's not open world, so it's not as kind of demanding memory-wise as you might think. Right, so...
Come on, detective!
3 on one side. So those 3 on the red ones on the left-hand side of Batman are 2, from this perspective, are to the right on Catwoman.
Do you feel lucky, Catwoman? You shouldn't, because it's a form of superstition.
So, logically... So if it's the bottom nearest Batman on this, from this perspective,
Good
from
luck, Catwoman.
Catwoman's, it's the
Given
furthest
Batman's
away.
limited intelligence, I'm afraid you're going to need it.
And it is that one there. I believe. I'll just double check.
Will you die? Or will you survive? Why, you're Schrodinger's Catwoman. If you'll permit the observation.
Fingers crossed.
Okay, Batman. Let's see if you're as smart as they say. One down.
Just this once, I've lowered the count on Catwoman's collar by 2 digits to account for Batman's earlier success. I could have simply started the count on 8, but, well, 9 lives? I couldn't resist. Now, Catwoman, celebrate your survival by telling Batman all about the exciting orphanage development. Celebrate orphanage development.
No, you do it.
Now, Kitty.
Why, Batman, there's a big mysterious green door.
Yes, there is. Come back to the orphanage, Batman, and I'll let the pair of you through it.
Another excuse to fight robots, methinks. Let's see, how many upgrade points I've got? Wayne Tech, I've now got 8. Ooh. Right. Actually, I do, in all honesty, upgrade the Batmobile because I'm a bit of a completionist, anal retentive completionist, and the quicker I can get through the god-awful, you know, combat sequences, the better. Right, increase Batmobile armor by 50%. Recharge rate of Batmobile's afterburner system to allow for faster movement throughout the city. Okay, Batmobile weapon upgrades. Optimize reload time with a 60mm cannon, allowing for maximum possible rate of fire during battle. Sounds about right to little old me. Right. That should really allow me to cut through those drones much more quickly. And again, rather than spending those points on getting that, I have no choice but to spend them on this contraption to make the areas where the game makes me use it less tedious.
You should, I hope, be beginning to comprehend the breadth of the tasks ahead of you, the sheer scale of the gauntlet I have thrown down. Or perhaps not. Perhaps you're feeling cocky. Perhaps these early victories have filled you with false hope. Well then, ride that wave of smug satisfaction all the way back to the orphanage. I'm waiting. Orphanage.
Yes, I bet it'll be a total surprise, and it's more of those robot things to fight.
Selena's still trapped in the orphanage. Nigma's got something in store for us both when I get there.
Run! It's a bat! He's tailing us! Put your foot down! Go! Is that what
Yeah, I think the game world, like some of the reviews have said, they were critical of it. So they felt that the game world had been artificially enlarged to accommodate the Batmobile, and I think they're right.
I saw him taking out those
And
dudes
not in a good way.
Man, he's kicking serious ass in that new suit.
Maybe a bigger world, but it's not as
Speak up, we can't hear you.
jam-packed as it might have been if it had been smaller and the same resources expended on it.
Batman's taking out a drone.
Okay.
It's Batman! Kingston unit offline!
If no one's been seriously injured or killed in those vehicles. Ooh, I want him.
Whatever else happens tonight, guys, I want you to know this was the best time.
Riddler. Talk.
Sure, whatever you say.
We're done.
Okay.
The Arkham Knight's drone deployment has been wiped out. Your men can resume patrols on Miagati Island.
You got it, Batman. Thanks.
This is another vehicle-dependent puzzle. assume that's what that's force.
I sure hope the bat died in that explosion.
Okay, that's how I get into it. Let's go back and check the old gamepad controls. Run, cape stun, strike, counter pause, grapple, quick fire. Wayne Tech. I'm pretty sure I have to get in this.
If you ask me, it could be any one of those whack jobs the bat banged
I
up
could
in
be
Arkham.
wrong.
I mean, who doesn't want Batman dead?
See, too much wrench. Okay, that wasn't quite what it was. My mistake there. Okay, so it's I went straight back in. Straight back in as well.
I saw a guy breathe Scarecrow's gas once. Not pretty.
I think this is a case of using the remote.
Salinas.
Yeah. Keep repeating it over and over again.
Trapped in the orphanage. Nigma's got something in store for us both when I get there.
We're gonna need a damn bomb to take out that car of his.
Basharang, Backlaw. Of course, it's possible I may need a gadget I haven't currently got to get this out.
Oh, good. Scarecrow's on TV. What is it with these guys and speeches? When I rob a guy, I don't lecture him on the particulars of wallet snatching first.
Basharang. Yeah, I'm Not quite sure I've got it when
Selena's
I
still
need to
trapped
do
in the
that one.
orphanage. Enigma's got something in...
Let's have a look at the old Wayne Tech. Gadget skills. Well, that's cool. Use gadgets while gliding, remote control, reverse batarang, batarang combat damage, triple aimed batarangs. Batarang disarm, that's cool. Stun duration, gadgets while gliding, 5 targets. Jeez, that's pretty cool. They all seem to be about the batarang. Gadget tech. Smoke pellet area of effect. So gel stun duration. Explosive gel increased range. Explosive gel instant takedown. Smoke pellet. And everything else is locked. Moves list, combat, batsuit. Oh, grapple hook boost, Mark 8. Oh, that'll get me moving quick, real quick. I think for the moment, though, I best get back to
door for us both when I get there.
the task at hand. Hopefully there'll be less Batmobile in the future.
Welcome back to the Riddletorium. Do not fear. Your friend has not been harmed. Before I allow you to see her, however, riddle me this. Riddle me this. What kind of question can only be asked upon reflection? Good luck. Good luck.
What kind of question can only be asked upon reflection?
No, Dark Knight, you're way off the mark. The mark.
Question can only be asked upon reflection. Right, so it's not that. So, no subject detected. What kind of question can only be asked upon reflection? Color barrier. What kind of question can only be asked upon reflection? What kind of question can only be asked upon reflection? That's an interesting one. Or a vexing / confusing one. Well, the first word that comes to mind is, I suppose, is reflection a la mirror or something. No subject detected. Question can only be asked upon reflection. What kind of question can only be asked upon reflection? Ah, screw it. Really should have seen that coming. Gonna mix the entire thing up together.
Close, but it's not quite on the dot.
Screw it. Looking for the wrong damn thing. Silly me. It is correctly aligned. Environment analysis. looks perfectly aligned to me. Well, obviously, you see, I've had it pointing in two different directions as a result, and that seems not to have done what I thought it might.
Almost there, Batman. But you haven't quite made my mark.
Ah! There's no dot at the bottom. Again, there's me being a complete idiot. Solution partially detected. Ah! Being a complete idiot again. Again, for those who right now may be watching this and think I, again, am a complete idiot. Well, some people are better at some things, some people are better at others.
Well, it seems you have earned the right
Finally.
to see your friend. Why, she'll be as surprised
That was
as
more
I
in
am
league
that you've
with the
made
typical
it this
Riddler
far.
stuff that I
Made
like.
it this far.
Definitely more in league with the typical Batman kind of Riddler stuff I like.
Oh, you're back. Eddie wouldn't show me whatever deranged parlor game he's got waiting behind that door until you arrived.
I'll get you out of here.
I'm sorry, do I seem testy? It's probably something to do with the gorgeous necklace Eddie picked out for me. Have you seen it? It explodes.
Okay, let's go in here and I'm guessing robots.
Oh, I do hope you two are getting along. Because you'll need to work together if you want to find the key hidden in here. Find the key.
Well, this looks creepy. Someone's been reading feng shui for serial killers. Oh, great. Extra trapped. As if the collar wasn't enough.
Oh, Batman, Catwoman, neither of you is getting out of there without the other's help.
I've got 5 switches in the world's most boring light show over here. You?
Same.
Pardon me if you heard that. I'm coughing.
lots more of Eddie's homemade friends.
Your mockery is pointless, Cat. I don't have any friends at all. You simply won't solve this one unless you can see things from each other's point of view. Point of view.
2, 7, 4, 5, 2. 3, 7, 4, 5, 2. 3, 7, 4, 5, 2. So 3.
You'll never get out of here if you don't learn to communicate.
Well, what more kind of communication can I bloody well do? There's no way to get my batarang out. I'm probably missing something here, but...
Two questions and two answers, children. But which goes where? You simply won't solve this one unless you can see things from each other's point of view. Point of view. I see what you're trying to do. You're testing my patience, aren't you? Trying to... You'll never get out of here if you don't learn to communicate.
It's not, it's a typical run-of-the-mill, I assume fingers crossed.
Two questions and two
Process of
answers,
elimination.
children. But which goes where? You simply won't solve this one unless you can see things from each other's point of view. Point of view.
3.
You'll never get out of here if you don't learn to communicate. Two questions and two answers, children. But which goes where?
Simple case of
You simply won't solve this one unless you can see things from each other's point of view. Point of view.
two. Okay. Numbered sequence 7, 3, 5, 2, 4. I'm sure it's supposed to mean something, but it doesn't mean anything to me.
You'll never get out of here if you don't learn to communicate.
Math was never my strong point, to say the very least, so the whole number thing doesn't... doesn't really mesh with my brain.
Two questions and two answers, children. But which goes where? You simply won't solve this one unless you can see things from each other's point of view. You'll never get out of here if you don't learn to communicate.
Hostiles detected. So 3, 4, 5. I'm sure that number thing's supposed to mean something, I just don't know what the hell it is. This is now turning into an overly long video. I am going to just end this video here and then continue on. This is Defub 21. Hopefully the mic quality from this is significantly improved. It should be significantly improved over the previous series, the previous videos in this series. If you like the improved audio quality or voice quality, please let me know in the comments. This is Defub 21.